Hello everyone, Pixelem Gaming here, welcome to a new video. So today we are going to be doing a review on The Sims 2. So I've been a fan of the Sims games for a while now, and I'd had some fun with them. And now we're on to The Sims 2. So The Sims is basically a game where it's a life simulation and you play it any way you want. Surreal or just real in general. I could think that's pretty boring, but they made 4 of these games, so it's probably not that boring. So, anyway. So, first let me talk to you about the box art of this game. It's just amazing. You have the characters smiling and everything. It's like, I don't know, it's like it's like to see if EA actually cared about their games. You know, if there wasn't marketing taglines like smarter Sims, weirder stories. So yeah, I kind of like that, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be sure to check and have a look at all these manuals and guides and everything later. So you start in a pretty nice music and start menu, showing you 3 towns, which actually have some lore behind them. You have Pleasant View, which is basically your normal suburban area, but this takes place 25 years after the Sim universe, and it's pretty interesting. You also have Strange Town, which has a whole bunch of lore, talking about the missing the missing Bella Goth. There's like some alien. It's pretty interesting. And then Veronaville, which is a pretty town. I'm not sure how to describe it. It looks pretty nice. So once you've chosen your neighborhood of desire, now you want to creating a sim. You also get a view of the town neighborhood, and there's various things you can do while viewing the neighborhood, such as placing objects down. Yes, that's right. You can decorate your neighborhood to your heart's desire, which is pretty funny and pretty cool. And it can really give life to something that I can't really experience, since The Sims 2, it's not like that open world. You're more or less confined to your lot, so you probably won't see this unless you were in Managed World. Okay, so then you're on to Create a Sim. Now, Create a Sim has a few more different choices than The Sims 1, but since this game was made before I was born, and there is now Sims games, it is, well, limited, but the gameplay is still pretty fun. You don't have much various clothing options, and you just have to choose between, well, outfits. Since those are the most stylized, there aren't much of a weight class variants. Like, you can't pick different types of weights for your sim, but you do have some options. You can pick your family name, you can pick a gender, you can pick what age you want your sims to be: toddler, child, teen, adult, and elder. You can get skin tones: light, darker light, dark, darker dark, thin, fat. You can also randomize your skin tones, and there's some presets of assets that you can use for your head and hair. So basically you can create anyone, up to your friends, to your family members, to your deepest crush, the list goes on. So after you've done that and picked your household, basically you can do whatever you want. Get a job, get married, set your sims on fire, maybe let them drown, let them suffer a term of events, and you probably have fun for a few hours. Your sims also have life cycles in this game as well, so when they get old they die, and when they get and they can and it's easier to, well, fall in love and have children, so that means that there's actually you can actually play this game like a family, I guess, which is pretty cool. Other than that though, it's pretty limited. You can go out to other lots, but I think the only lots you can go to is like the park or something, and your neighbours. And really, that's not very interesting. So, really, from what I could tell, it's kind of like a Sims 1 in 3D. Now, is that kind of a complaint? No, not at all. Absolutely, it's kind of more free, it feels more free than The Sims 1 in 3D. You know, you could have multiple camera angles, but you're mostly just there to your own house, talking to other people, but there's still a lot to do. You can play darts, you can read the newspaper, watch TV, basically anything that you can do at home, which really makes you think why you're even playing this game in the first place. Also, I haven't talked about build mode yet. The interesting part about this game is the building. You can create basically whatever you want. Of course, the build mode is still very limited, but it's 2005, what can I say? Okay, so there are some things that make The Sims 2 better than The Sims 1. Number 1, there is cutscenes. Yes, you get cutscenes in The Sims 2. Now, you can actually disable them in the options if you ever get tired of them, but if anything ever special happens, like, I don't know, getting married, or getting a girlfriend, or basically anything like that, there will be a cutscene. Other than that, yeah, there's needs, basic needs, that you have to keep an eye on at basically all times, because your Sims are the equivalent of babies. Basically, you cannot look after them at all. So, basically, what I'm trying to say here is, you know, it's not much different from Sims 1 where you have to look after them all the time. But, you know, I think The Sims 1, I think The Sims 2 is just an improvement of The Sims 1. It improves the features that I missed out on, and that, I say, buy it. So anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hope you liked watching. As always, see you next time. Bye.